Hey, what's up, everybody? How are you? I hope all is well. I hope that you had a great day. I hope that you had the most amazing day. What's up, everybody? So good to see all of you. It's so good to see all of you. Let's go ahead. Hey, Caleb, how are you? Hello, everyone. There's something going on my other um, um, post here because I can't pull it up. Hold on one second, y'all. Something is going on with my post. Um, Let me see here. I'm trying to fix it. Hey, everyone, when you come on, do me a favor. Um, share, and subscribe. And do me a favor, let everyone know that we are live and in person. And when you're doing that, give me a whole bunch of thumbs up. Thumbs up, I guess that's plural. And then give me a whole bunch of hearts. Give me those flurries. Share, tag, subscribe if you're on YouTube. I'm on 3 different platforms on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitter. There's between yeah, I see that y'all are between Facebook and YouTube. I don't think anyone's on Twitter right now. However, hey, Brittany Petaway and Reba, hello, all of you that are live right now watching. Hello, hello, hello. So good to see you. I am trying, there's something going on. Um, there's a technical error that they are trying to fix for some reason. Hey. All right. So I don't know what's going on. So I may not be able, good evening. Good evening, Vanessa. I may not be able to see all of the comments. There's something going on one of my Facebook pages. Um, yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Um, um, let me see. Um, all right, let me see here. Hey, baby girl, how are you? So good to see you. So good to see you. Hey, Vanessa and Caleb. All right, cool. I'm trying to see what is going on here. Because one of my Facebooks is acting crazy. So come on in here, y'all. It's going to be a good time. Hold on one second. Let me move something out of the way real quick. All right. We are going to have an amazing time tonight. I'm probably going to get in a little bit of trouble, but that's all right. There's a little bit of trouble, but that's all right. Listen, if you want to come live, y'all know how we do it every Tuesday on True Talk Tuesday. Know that we come on and we have an open and safe dialogue. I was going to talk about spiritual children and all of that good stuff, but I'm going to save that for Supernatural Living on Monday. This one is a little bit more, juicy. If y'all don't know, I am coming out with a book called The Alpha Male, Where to Find Him and Get Him, and all of that good stuff. It's going to be amazing. And so, listen. Today we're going to talk about what is an alpha, what's an alpha male, what's an alpha female, and if you actually really want one. That's really what you want to. That's really what we're going to discuss. Do you actually really want an alpha male? Do you really want one? Do you really want? Hey, and Kia. Okay, I'm gonna call you when I'm done. Do you really want an alpha male? Do you really want an alpha female? Do you really know what that is? So Tonight is going to be fun. It's going to be a blast. I want you to come on live with me, and we're going to have a good old conversation and dialogue. It's a safe space. The only thing I ask is that you're respectful. Don't disrespect anybody. Don't come at anybody crazy, because my block game is fierce and it is true and it is sharp and I never miss. All right. So we're going to do that. Now, have everybody shared? Has everybody liked? And I only got a few hearts and stuff from people. So y'all ain't gave me a whole bunch of hearts and likes and stuff. So okay. So make sure that y'all share. Make sure that y'all do all that. Hey, Genesis. Hey, Dr. Mac. What's up, everybody? Oh, y'all coming in here. Come on in the room. I'm ready to have the conversation. Huh? I'm ready to have the conversation. All right. So, as y'all know, last week I did a live where we did matchmaker, and some people got inboxes, some people didn't. That's fine. You know, that's okay. However, oh, you love the cup. Y'all like my cup. My spiritual children got it for me. It was so nice. I think when I went to Mobile to preach, I think it was either last year or year before last, they gave me a CMG cup and I drink out of it quite often. So anywho, so this is what we got going on. So I want y'all to share this. I want y'all to tag this, especially if you got people who you know, people that you know are, you know, looking for someone and they're like, oh, I want an alpha male or I want an alpha female, or this is, I want you to tag them. I want you to get them in here because I'm going to kind of bust a lot of bubbles probably. So listen, come on. Yes. All right. My package is en route. Woohoo! I'll take it, Dr. Mac. Thank you. All right. So I want y'all to tag them. I want y'all to get them in. Now, how many of y'all, and I want y'all to type it in. How many of y'all, I want you to type in me. All right. Here it is. How many of you women feel like you want or you are mainly attracted to an alpha male? You have a desire for or you are attracted to an alpha male? Go ahead, type that in. Put me. That's what I want to see. You go ahead and type it in. I'm trying to get, there's something going on with my live. I don't know what's happening. Is the voice trying to leave me? No, it ain't trying to leave me. I think it's still strong. Last night, y'all had me prophesying for 4.5 hours. But now my voice is still here. I don't know what's going on with this here live. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Give me a second, y'all. I'm going to do this and then I'm going to come back and then I'm going to come back live. So hold 1 second. I'm going to, yeah. Okay, so hopefully this works. I don't know what happened to the first one, but prayerfully, things have been fixed. So let's see here. Let me see. All right. So I'm live on the other Facebook page. All right, cool. So if you have been typing in, good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hey, Ramona. Hey, Reba. Hey, Brittany, Eva, Ingrid. Yeah. What's up, Rasharia? Okay, y'all need me to define what an alpha male is first? Is that what this is? Y'all need me to define what an alpha male is first. And if there are any men, especially alpha men, I want you, and I don't mean by the fraternity, but I mean by personality trait, or personality type. Hello again. I see all of y'all coming back in. All right. Okay, y'all need me to define it before y'all can answer it. Now, many of y'all was like on the dating thing. Oh, he definitely got to be an alpha man. He really needs to be an alpha man. Now y'all need people to define what an alpha male is. Okay, so I'll define what an alpha male is. Okay, out in a very generic standpoint. Okay. There are such thing as a good alpha male, and there's a such thing as a bad alpha male. Okay. So so what I want you to understand, I'm going to kind of really deal with alpha males in general. All right. Here we go. So an alpha male, typically, I gotta pull up my other thing so I can see y'all commenting. Hey, Markiba, how are you? All right, so an alpha male typically is a very masculine and confident male. He is typically dominant, extremely masculine. He typically is high valued and high powered, meaning that he has a high value to himself, and he has a lot of power. They're typically the most sought after in the professional field. Alpha males are very charismatic, highly successful. They're very hardworking. They're extremely confident and natural born leaders. An alpha male, I'll be honest, this is True Talk Tuesday. Females are typically most sexually attracted to alpha male types. There is let me give you the difference between a good alpha male and a bad alpha male. Okay, so a good alpha male is one that is wildly successful, confident, treat women with respect. He is dominant, and very clear about what he wants. Jaretta said, "I like them, but they get on my nerves too." But a bad alpha male is one that is very controlling. They're very aggressive. They tend to be bullies. They want to dominate and control everybody. Those are bad alpha males. Okay, so look at y'all. Y'all like alpha males, but they get on your nerves. Oh Lord, here we go. What's with the cap? You like to see my face, Saint Henrietta? Because right now I'm, I need to go to the barber. And I have a lot of hair, so praise the Lord. So, anywho, those are typically alpha males. Now, I will tell you, and I can say this as a psychologist, most women or many young women typically fall for the bad alpha male. They typically fall for the bad alpha male because they think that is hey, what's up, Jeremy? They think that is what it is, right? They see it in the culture, they see it in the rappers, they see it in all of these people, but a lot of times you'll find that they are bad. They are alpha males, but they are not the good alpha male. Okay? Um, a lot of them fall victim to the bad alpha males, okay? Because they are often they fall victim to the bad alpha males because they will often be very sweet and charming while they're hiding their controlling and possessive side, okay? In the beginning of the relationship, they'll hide that, and then after they get you, they become very possessive, very controlling, all of that stuff, okay? But those are bad alpha males, okay? The downside, I will be honest, the downside to an alpha male, I am an alpha male. I'm a good one, but I am an alpha male. But I will say the downside to men that are alphas or alpha types is that they can be perceived as a controlling or domineering personality. Now, many of you who know me, y'all know that I am not domineering. I am not controlling. However, I can be a bit intimidating at times simply because of how I am. Now, I used to be domineering and controlling, but I had to work on those character traits. Okay. Now, the danger of getting with an alpha male is this: if you are emotionally damaged, you will not do well emotionally and mentally in a relationship with an alpha male. Yeah. Bad alpha males tend to be very narcissistic. That is very true. They are narcissists. Okay. Now, you need to be warned if you are attracted to an alpha male. You got to make sure that you're very confident and secure in yourself before you date or marry an alpha male. Or you will find yourself losing control. You'll become controlled by them. You'll lose yourself in their world. Okay. Also, a true alpha will actually seek out confident and secure women. Real good alpha men. We look for true, confident, and secure women. Okay. And so that means that you should be able, here it is. This is where I start to get in a little bit trouble. And y'all start to not like me. Okay, here it is. If you are going to date or marry an alpha male, you need to be able to handle criticisms or controlling behaviors without taking it too personally. Now, when I mean by, I did air quotes on purpose, controlling behaviors, not mean that they are controlling, but they are that once they make up their mind, you cannot change it. Don't even try. You will not be able to change it, and it will have to be the way that they said it. Exactly the way that they said it, when they said it. You're going to have to be willing to handle that without taking it personally. Okay? All right. If you can't do those things, if you can't handle a criticism, or you can't submit when an alpha male has made up his mind, then you don't need to date an alpha male and don't even need to seek one out. Okay? All right? So, very succinctly put, when it comes to alpha male, y'all can come on live with me, by the way. It's right here. Just come to this link right here, bit.ly/alpha truth, and you will be able. Nikisa said alpha males are not for the weak. Oh my Lord. That is so true. Alpha males are not for the weak. I am pinning the okay. I'm pinning the links so that you can just click on the link in the Facebook chats. For those of you who want to come on, I would like for y'all to come on so I'm not talking this whole time, because I'm not about to give away my whole book. I'm talking out of my book that I'm going to be publishing this month. So yeah, I am not going to give away my whole book, because if don't nobody come on here and want to talk about it, then I'm going to say God bless you and good night. All right, let me see here. Okay, let me see. I'm putting the and y'all can come on here and ask questions too, y'all. Y'all don't just have to give comment. Y'all can ask questions, and even if you don't agree with me, you absolutely can come on and do what you do. You can come on and disagree with me. I can take it. I can handle it. Absolutely. Absolutely. You can't be soft and take their absoluteness personal. You cannot do that. You got to be willing to back down. Even if you are an alpha female dating an alpha male, you're going to have to be willing to back down when he, and I know y'all don't like to hear that, but you're going to have to be willing to back down when he raises up. Okay. Now I'm gonna give y'all a couple traits, and I'm gonna give y'all about 5. I'm only gonna give y'all 5 traits of an alpha male. I put more in my book, so just buy it when I come out. Okay. Number 1, they're typically natural born leaders. Alpha males. Alpha males are typically men who knows exactly who they are, and no matter what you say or do, you are not going to be able to convince them otherwise. They are very aware, not prideful, not the good alpha males. They are not prideful. They're not arrogant. They are just very confident. What baby girl said, I'm with an alpha. It makes for good times when you back down. Won't it, Will? That's one of the most attractive things to an alpha male. When you can submit. When he sees you submit, you're gonna have a good time in life. Hallelujah. I'm gonna leave it there. Back down, huh? What's that? Oh Lord. Vanessa, you better come on live. I'd like for you to give your $1 million contribution to the conversation. So, anywho, once again, y'all come live, bit.ly/alpha truth, and you can come live, ask your questions, and I will be happy to give you information on some things. Now, my mama know I'm live right now. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. 1 second, y'all. This is my mama. Y'all pray for my grandma. Right now, y'all need to pray for my grandmother. Jesus. Okay. I'm going to finish this. So, anywho, The alpha male is very, 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 he knows exactly who he is. He's very, look, everybody like, hey, Mama G, I'll tell everybody, y'all say hey. But they're very confident, and let me see. Number 3, I'm gonna give y'all, they are very protective of loved ones. Alpha men are very protective of loved ones. If you come against his loved ones or try to come in between him and his loved ones, your head might be rolling in about 5 minutes. Okay? Do not try to come between him and his loved ones, him and his wife, him and his kids, him and his parents, him and his grandparents, him and his family. If they got that relationship, he is fearless when it comes to protecting them. Okay. They are alpha males are typically excellent providers. They typically are excellent providers. So you'll find that, right? They'll do anything to provide. They will do just about everything. Okay. And the 5th one I'm gonna give you, they are charismatic. There is a charisma to an alpha male. It's almost spell casting. It's almost is very charming. And so that is an alpha male in a nutshell. All right. So back to my question. How many of you women feel like you are attracted to or want to date or marry an alpha male? Just put me in the comments. Hey, Rita and Charmaine, how are you? Vanessa, I want you to come on. Baby girl, what are you saying that's right too? I don't know what you say that's right too. Is there a such thing as alphas in the making? Is there a such thing as alphas in the making? Yeah. It kind of, but really alpha males are kind of born that way. They're just that way. You can almost kind of learn how to do it. But yeah. Okay. Okay. You missed the definitions. Oh, y'all being protective? Yes, that's very true. I don't understand the whole thing about backing down because what? Vanessa, come on live with me. Come on live with me. And Kia said, me, I love them because, well, the family. Amen. You loving the mug? Thank you. I know you got it. So, yeah. Come on live with me, Vanessa. I'd love to have the conversation with you. So who nobody's saying that they want alpha men. So except for my Aunt Kia. My Aunt Kia said she want an alpha male. Nobody else. Nobody else wants an alpha male? To answer the question, possibly? Oh, now, when I was live last week, almost every woman that came on here, he's got to be an alpha male. Now, all of a sudden, ain't nobody saying they want an alpha male. I got one already. Okay, yes, you do. You very much so. You absolutely do. And I know he ain't going nowhere. You stuck with him for life. And that's another thing about alphas. When they have really, for lack of a better term, I hate to say it like this. When they really their teeth into you or really falling in love with you, they do not let you go easy. They don't let you leave them easily. They'll put up a fight. Um, well, if she ain't back down, she may need a pansy. Did you describe them? What pansies are? Oh, I can definitely describe a pansy. Oh, yes. All right. Okay. I don't know. What Doretta say? I don't know. Most days, yes. I don't know. Most days, yes. Then other days, I feel like I would want to pop him in the throat because it's usually what I attract. I want y'all to come on live with me. And Kia said, "Well, I married a bad alpha male." Okay, okay. They imprint on like the wolves on Twilight, and they do. They do. All right, come on, Vanessa. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Now. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. You ready?
Evening.
Evening.
I don't get it. AC, I don't get it. You first of all, okay.
Hold on. Wait. You muted yourself.
Am I still muted?
Nope, you good now.
Okay, cool. All right. It just seemed very easy for you to flow into what they say goes back down. That's just the way it is. But if you're talking about two alpha personalities, what decides the winning vote? I didn't understand.
That's the wait, did you say what decides?
Yes.
The winning?
Yes. Like, why does he win? Why does his way get to go and I have to back down?
Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Hold on one second. Okay. What decides the winning vote? I'm trying to be good about it. Because this is the thing. Okay. What decides I can't say it like I want to say it.
Understood.
But the thing is, okay. I'm gonna give it a chapter. I'm gonna give you a piece of a chapter in my book.
Okay.
It's the best way I could do it.
Okay.
The way to make an alpha submit or to get to wait the way to make an alpha submit or to get an alpha to the alpha in me can't even say it. to get him to, is for you to submit. See, I can tell you are an alpha female. So it's a very hard concept for you to get.
Last week when you did True Talk Tuesday, I think it was last week, we did the dating, the matchmaking one. and someone mentioned like alpha male, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. I don't know that I know what an alpha male necessarily is, or what an alpha female is, or what those personality types are exactly. So I didn't say anything like that. I kept my mouth shut because I figured I'd learn about it one day. But I don't know if I would. Oh, I don't know that I would classify as an alpha female. But
right. So baby
right.
girl said, if you play it right, you'll always win. Here's the deal. There's a way that you can deal with or handle. I hate to even see, if I say handle an alpha male, it makes me cringe. Like, it makes me feel icky.
Okay.
But there's a way that you can be in a relationship and handle yourself as a female. If you learn the domination of your female or feminine energy, it will make an alpha male be okay succeeding, it having to be his way, right? So a lot of times females think that being an alpha male is being domineering and rah, and that is not it. That is not it. An alpha female is highly feminine. She's so feminine, it's almost spellbinding. Like, it's something about an alpha female when she walks past, you like, what? And I don't mean just men. It's males and females that will be like, who is she? But she's not domineering. She's not rah. She's very, and what has happened is a lot of our culture, and this is kind of where I start to get in trouble, because a lot of our culture, we have a lot of what we call alpha females, but they're the bad version of the alpha female. If you like, I don't need no man, 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 and then the next track is like, lick me up, rub me down. Wait a minute, I thought you didn't need a man.
Have mercy, teach us, AC.
Get my nails done, get my hair done, pay my bills, but I don't need no man. What?
That sounds like a real song.
Mixed signals. You know what I'm saying? So, here's the thing: if you make an alpha male feel like, or even if he hears you say, "I don't need a man," or I don't need you," he is not going to have interest in you, because an alpha male needs to feel needed. So, getting back to your point, why do I gotta back down? Because if you want to win, you're going to have to back down.
Okay.
The highest, the most attractive thing to an alpha male is submission. For those of y'all that are married to alpha man, give me an amen, because y'all already know. The highest thing that you'll get cookies, cakes, and pies. You'll get cars and houses and clothing. He'll keep your hair done, nails done, face did if you want it.
Everything did.
Everything, if you learn how to submit. Now, that does not mean that you got to be, yes, sir. Yes, sir. All of that. You ain't got to be like that all the time, because an alpha male also wants to see confidence. He wants you to be confident in you. Right? But if he finds that a confident female submits to him, he will take care of everything. Everything that you do. Oh, they fancy, huh? I can't. So we have to back down, but also at times put your foot down. See, that's the thing. When it comes to putting your foot down, what does that mean?
What is
that thing? Because there's a way, and once again, we're talking about good alpha males, okay? Because a good alpha male will never disrespect you. He will never demean you. He will always uplift you. He will always do all of that. Okay. Trayshawn is like, woo. Okay. So all of that, right? But what you got to understand now is while he is never doing all of that, look, baby girl, like, yep. Okay. While he is doing all of that, he'll never demean you. If you put your foot down, there's a way to do it. Mm-hmm. If you raise your voice at an alpha male, the alpha male in him is going to roar louder than you. Right? And then this is what females like to do. Well, why are you talking to me like that? Wait a minute. You just raised your voice at me. Mm-hmm. And if you think that you're going to be in a relationship with an alpha male being masculine, he's going to, if he's married and have values, he'll still be in the house, but he will not be at home. Mm. He will withdraw quickly. And if he ain't got high morals, he'll find another one that's going to treat him like the alpha man that he is. Just saying. So, I mean, I'm just, it's True Talk Tuesday. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All you got to do is bat your eye and say, please, daddy. Really? You will get the world. Whatever. That's not always true.
Now, you didn't the alpha female, right? I didn't miss that, right?
Say that again.
You didn't go over alpha female, did you?
Not yet, no.
Oh, okay. I'm not rushing you, but I just wasn't.
Yeah. So the thing, Michelle, like, just saying. So so when it comes to, so why do you need to back down? Look, even when I said it, you manifested just that quick. It was a neck roll. That demon came right up. Go ahead.
I mean, it just seemed very much so like this is the way things are, and if he has an idea and he's sold on it, your opposition falls and it's under here, and it's what he says goes. And I'm like, oh, hold on, wait, wow, what if I'm right, or what if, you know what I mean? Like, mm-hmm. if it's a matter of right or wrong, you know, we trying to go in the same direction. So mm-hmm. I don't know. It was just like, oh, you gotta do what he says, and it was no question about it. I was like, oh, okay, I guess. Really?
Well, and here's the thing: there's a way to steer mm-hmm. the alpha male with your femininity. Mm-hmm. If you try to come at him domineering, forceful, arrogant, prideful, demanding, he is going to not see you as another woman. Those are traits of a challenge. And alpha men, when you come up to challenge them, it's hard to even describe. Our cognitive process goes, you're trying to take over. And as an alpha man, I'm always the one in charge. Period.
Oh, I kind of like that. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So I am the beginning and the ending in this house. You see what I'm saying? Now, what happens in between, that's you. You see what I'm saying?
Oh.
And when a woman realizes that she is everything, right? Because the male is like, I've got, you know, I'm the head honcho here, alpha male. I'm the head honcho here. If I said I want this or I need this, this is what I'm going to do. Mm-hmm. Right? Or this is what I'm expecting. Okay? And if you like, I ain't doing that, I ain't going to do that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so, oh, y'all raised y'all hands for the alpha male? Okay, on the other Facebook, I didn't see it. Okay. It's I'm every woman is only me to him. Absolutely. So when you make start singing the song in your head. so there is a way to get him to sway him with your femininity, because with a true alpha male, 9 times out of 10 it is your femininity that attracted him in the first place. So learn the power of your femininity and put on your feminine energy and then move in that.
Well, all right, free game.
Okay, so let me see what baby girl said before I put it up. You can still have an opinion with an alpha. Okay, you can still have an opinion with an alpha. You absolutely can. You just need to know how to operate and go about it. Okay. You absolutely can have an opinion. You absolutely can have a say. You absolutely can. If you're feeling demeaned or dishonored or whatever, yes, definitely speak up for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But I will say this. I will say that. Nah, I trust you, baby girl. I will say this. I forgot what I was gonna say. I got so many thoughts flooding through my brain right now. Okay. So once you put on your feminine, let me start here. When you put on your femininity with an alpha male, once again, like I said, it's the highest attracted thing to him. Right? Your femininity, your ability to submit. And when I mean submit, I don't mean be a doormat. Mm-hmm. I mean to come up under the same mission. To remember, he's like, I'm the alpha and the omega. I'm the beginning and the end, right? You're everything in between. If you work what you work, as long as you get to the end, you can still get what you want, as long as the end result is what he said. I'm trying to help some saints on today.
Help them.
I ain't looking for nobody else. So I'm just trying to help the ladies on today. And it's hard for women to kind of hear stuff like this, especially us millennials, us millenniums. that it's hard. Mm-hmm. Right? It's very hard for you all to hear things like this because culture has taught you to now become dominant. There is nothing wrong with dominating your sphere. Mm-hmm. But if you think, here's the truth, I know y'all don't like it. Y'all ain't gonna like this in this church. I ain't gonna get no amens right here. I ain't gonna get no amens, but I don't know who I'm talking to today. Here's the thing. You can dominate your sphere, but if you think you're going to dominate another alpha male, you've got another thing coming. Mm-hmm. He will not take it. He will not take your crazy talk. You're like, I don't understand.
No. The funny thing is, I don't have an interest in dominating a man. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not really my get down. Like, by this time, look, I'm tired. Okay, I worked hard all my life. I've been doing all this extra stuff. If I'm dominating my sphere, whatever my zone is, I come home, I don't want to try to control you or be dominating or whatever that case may be. Like, it would be very nice to just kind of what's the word? I guess wade in my own feminine energy, right? And own that part of me when I have to do everything else, everywhere else, and be whatever else, in other spaces. So that's
Right.
what that really was. I wasn't, that was my aim.
Right, and it's true. I believe that women today need to be retaught how to be women.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being very, very, very real right now because I believe that women need to be retaught how to be women. And true, feminine, powerful ladies. Okay. I'm not saying, and when I say true and powerful feminine ladies, I'm not talking about being a doormat to anybody. I don't condone it. I don't agree with it. That is, that's just it. But I believe that women need to be retaught how to be real women. 9 times out of 10, it's because, here I go, I'm about to get in trouble here, because it's a whole lot of feminists out there that is saying we can do whatever we want to and can't nobody say nothing about it. Okay? We live in the land of the free, home of the brave. But I'm going to tell you this, sister girl, you being real brave saying that and wanting the alpha male. You can be brave. You can be brave all day. But if you think you're going to be able to do that with an alpha male, well, he needs to be secure. He is, and that's why he don't want you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He is, and that's why he's saying, I don't want you to do that. Alpha men are very, very meticulous. And to be honest, here's another key and a trick, not a trick, but the truth on this here True Talk Tuesday. Right? They care a lot about image. Image is a lot to an alpha male.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't look like the best today, but I don't look bummy either. Y'all never see me on live looking a mess. At least I don't think so. Right?
Okay.
Image means a lot. You're not going to catch me. I don't leave the house in jogging pants and a t-shirt. It's just not how I am. Right? So if you out here like, oh, I want me an alpha man. I want me an alpha man, and you in Walmart with a bonnet on and flip-flops and some jogging pants and a t-shirt with no bra, but you out here, yeah. And you out here, I said it. You out here and you like, I want me an alpha man. I need him to have all his stuff together, but you look like you ain't got nothing to even put together.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna work. Uh-huh. Yeah, don't be wearing no bonnets in no grocery store. What is wrong with you? I'm
glad I took my bonnet off last night because I was coming on this live before the Lord and just decided, well, let me present. Why do you do that? What? Okay, let's walk through it. Since you're here, Vanessa, you're going to represent the women on the line. Great. Sorry, y'all. No, I'm joking. You ready? Uh-huh. Let's talk about it. What are fundamental? What are bonnets for? Oh, it's to protect your hair or whatever like that. It's to protect your hair when? Oh, when you sleep and when you gotta lay down. Not when you in the streets, is what you're saying? Everyone knows bonnets are for sleeping. Everybody knows that. Why do you look like you just rolled out of bed and you're presenting yourself into the public looking like you just rolled out of bed? Right? You having a hard time with that? Who, me? Oh, yeah. I don't do it. So not the ladies on this live. We don't. Mm-mm. Okay. I did have a. Uh-huh. and this is not bonnet related. So
Okay, that's fine.
okay, so I'm processing the idea that women need to be retaught womanhood or femininity or what it's like to be a powerful lady, a powerful and a lady, I think is the way to say that. And I'm flipping around the idea of an alpha male, and it's almost like a Bigfoot or an urban legend. I don't know that we have many where I grew up and the women that I've seen and the examples of people that I've seen. I don't really know that we've seen good alpha males, true alpha males, right? To say we want one, it sounds like that. It's something that we heard somewhere in along the lines. If you are a millennial like we are, right? You heard it, right? Probably through the media or where have you. You've heard the term alpha male, but I don't know that we've seen too many healthy representations in reality, in real life, of like true, healthy, or as we've been saying on the live, like a good alpha male. So I don't know where the alpha male training is. Where do we direct to?
That now here, and I talk about this in my book because I talk about where to find them. Okay. Most alpha men are not going to waste time. What do I mean by that? In time-wasting environments, you're not going to find a good alpha male. So for instance, if you going out to the club on the weekends, going to look for a good alpha male, it's not that they're not in the club, it's just more betas and bad alpha males in the club than good alpha males. If you are going to find a good alpha male and you want to go out, you're going to find them more at lounges, like high-end lounges, places of high intellect, business networking events, galas, places where he can show off, because alpha men like to show off. They like to look good. And when I say show off, I don't mean it in a prideful way. They like to look good. And if they have a woman that they are with, they love to show off what they got. Look what I got. Look what I got. Look what I got. Look what I got. Right? That's going to be a song one day. So, right. Nikisa cigar lounges. Places where men are going to have intellectual conversation, be able to kind of safely in a safe environment, kind of, unwind and, shoot the breeze type of thing. Alpha men, good alpha men, you're not going to find them grinding on another woman while she twerking all on him. Because good alpha men, they are not. Here's another thing about an alpha man, period. They have high sex drives. It's just the truth. Okay. So good alpha men are like, if I go to the club and women is twerking on me, I'm going to want to take one home. And I know for a fact that these ain't the type of women that I will marry. I might date her for the fun of it. I might date her to have fun. A booty buddy, what we call them, a sneaky link, whatever. I'm still learning.
You fine.
True alpha men, absolutely, Nikisa, feel like environments like that and women who display themselves like that are beneath them. So they are not going to typically hang out a lot. Not saying that they won't go, but they typically won't hang out a lot in environments like that.
Okay.
So if you think that you're just going to put on a really short skirt and a plunge neck bodycon and a 8-inch platform heel and with your super long hair looking like Cardi B, or whatever, or Nikki, or whoever it is you know, culture is dictating you should look like, right? When if you feel like that's what you want to do, by all means, go ahead and do what you got to do, but you ain't gonna find no alpha male there.
I have another question. So, and you feel free to let me know if this is my womanist, feminist perspective, kind of.
I have zero problems with that.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead.
So, oh Lord, where my thought go? There's a thought snatching.
It's a thought snatching demon on this line.
Okay. All right, here we go. So, personally, I don't like to hear men talk down about women. You can put
what she said.
Oh, okay. Well,
you can listen.
I don't
because he loves. Now, don't get me wrong. He loves that.
Okay.
A good alpha man, period, loves that. Lingerie, high heels, pretty feet, hand together, looking nice, all it, loves it. But he will never let you dress that scantily clad in public. But he wants you to be
put together.
Somebody else behind closed doors. Huh? He want to give you another name, huh? You can be Vanessa in the public. You can be Vanessa in public, but in private, you Tasha.
Not Tasha. Oh, fill out my changes.
I need Natasha. No, I'll play it. Okay, so
that was good. That's handy. That's good to know.
Yeah.
That's good to know. So what is it? Talk to me about the language of an alpha male, right? Because for me, I don't necessarily like to hear men talk down about other women, right? Like, it's not a compliment to me, and this is how I feel. It's not a compliment to me if you be like, yeah, you like this, but you're not like that, right? Or, you know, or how do I put it? I don't know why women have to wear this different color hair and y'all be out here looking crazy, but little do you know, I got a blue wig and a purple wig and a red wig, and I'm getting ready to dye my hair green. So now you're putting that attempt to box me in or take me out of a box and put everyone else in one doesn't really appeal to me, right? It doesn't seem, something about it just doesn't seem healthy. So talk to me about the language of an alpha male. Like, what kind of, you know what I mean? Does any of that make sense?
Kind of.
You're
trying to figure out why is it that he wants what he wants about his woman? Is that
no? So is it what is that alpha male? Is that typical alpha male talk for them to say? Oh, it is.
Yeah. So an alpha male has no problem telling you his standards. And as soon as I said it, Nikisa's comment just came up. Like, they don't talk down to you; they just simply have standards. So an alpha male will be like, why do you feel like you need to do that? Like, why are you doing that? Because an alpha male, good alpha man, typically is attracted to the natural you. So if you alter all this neutrality, I don't even know if that's a word, I might have just made it up, but we're gonna run with it though. If you are messing up all of this neutrality, then what is going to happen is the alpha male is going to challenge you on that. One, because alpha men typically look for women who dare to be different. Right? And if all of it, what's the trend? Color your hair. Silk press it out. Have it down to your butt, and your real hair is only this big and only this long, right? Do all of these things. Have on 15 layers of makeup, and you become another person. And then after we done slept together, you take off your makeup, and I'm ready to sue you for false advertisement. You know, all of this stuff, right? They will challenge you on that.
Mhm.
Not to say that they're demeaning you and saying that you shouldn't. They want to know why you're doing this.
Mhm.
Because if you are doing it because, oh, this is what everybody is doing, or I just feel like doing it, for me, why do you feel the need to dye your hair green? What is that going to do for you? That's what they're thinking, because they're not, to an alpha male, that green hair represents something to you.
Mhm.
So are you still looking for independence? Are you still looking for, if you feel, are you feeling like you're controlled and this is a manifestation of your rebellion? Because if you're going to dye your hair green and you don't want to submit to these standards that we've got in the house or in the relationship, you might go and do something else crazy. So an alpha male is really challenging you. Like, I don't know why. Here's the thing. I say it all the time. Absolutely, Nikisa, because alpha men are always going to deal with you about how you think, what you're thinking, why you are thinking the way that you're thinking, what you are doing. It's going to be in all of that. That's how that's just how it goes, right? So that hair, the makeup, while there is nothing wrong with it, right? If you want to get a sew in, get a sew in. If you want to wear a wig, wear a wig. If you want to do your makeup, do your makeup. If you want to get your nails done, get your nails done. I don't understand the 10-inch nails and the ones that look like claws, and I feel like you're gonna scratch my face off, and you got all of these. I don't understand that. But then an alpha male is also looking at how much you are investing in your appearance versus your actual life.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? So all of this, why? He's really trying to see, why are you spending $400 on this? Because this is what's happening. You'll spend $400 on hair. If you go to an MUA, $100 on the face.
Mhm.
Nails and feet getting done. On average, I'll say, if you go to a reputable spot, not a spot in the middle of the ghetto, but a reputable, nice spot, maybe $150, almost $200 for your nails and your feet, right? You're going to do that. That's almost $1,000 on appearance. Yet you're asking me to pay your light bill.
Ooh.
An alpha male is not going to, it doesn't compute well for him.
Mhm.
Why? Why are you doing that when you know you got this other stuff taken care of? Because what's going to then happen, he's going to now interpret this as, you're looking for me to pay for your lifestyle. You don't want to build a life. You want me to pay for your life.
Mhm. Mhm.
Are you seeing what this is? So getting back to it, the language of an alpha male is always going to be to challenge you to come up higher, think deeper about certain things, because at the end of the day, here's the thing. When you are dating an alpha male, whether you're married to him or not, he sees you as a reflection of him.
Mhm.
So he is absolutely, he needs the math to be mathing.
Yes.
It's got to make sense. It has got to make sense, right? I'll invest in mine appearance, right? I'll invest in my boo's appearance. I have no problem doing it. Always pay for the nails and feet and stuff to get done. Always, right? But at the end of the day, I know she's also paying her bills.
Mhm.
So I'm not going to get it confused. I'm not confused,
Mhm.
right? But if in fact you, especially for y'all women that's looking for a man that it has high value to come in and pay for your hair and your makeup and your nails and your feet and your shoes and your clothes, right? That you won't wear for him, you just want to wear in public so that you can floss as if you paid for it. No, your man paid for that. True Talk Tuesday.
True talk. I gotta give you that. True talk.
You ain't paid for that.
Yikes.
Somebody else paid for that. You didn't come up. You ain't come up. Because if he leaves you today, them nails gonna be real long and you're gonna be waiting for a fill-in for the next man to give to you.
Look, I was like, I need a man.
I need a man, girl. I need somebody to help me.
Yikes. Interesting.
You see what I'm saying?
Interesting.
But our culture has really damaged both male and female. Now, I'm not just bashing women. This is not a women bashing session. Mm-hmm. Our culture really has damaged because we need to retrain men on how to be men. Oh, that was the thought when I said, I will say this.
Yes.
I will say this. What has really happened, because you were talking about where are they? This is the thing. A lot of the men have been, especially in our community, incarcerated. And this is not a woe is me. A lot of them is incarcerated, trapped in environments that is beneath their privilege and beneath who they actually are. And all of these things, right? So there's a lot of things happening, and so it kind of robs them. And so if they are an alpha male, but this is typically what happens. They get bought. Because you can find who the alpha men are because they're in high schools. They're the quarterbacks, the jocks, the popular guys. They're the ones that everybody tends to gravitate to. They're the student leaders, the class presidents, the winners of awards, the honor roll students, the ones that go to school and get high high scholarships and grants and all of these things. So what happens is they get bought by industries and sports and other things like and especially in entertainment. They bring them and then they pay them to reflect an image of the bad alpha male, or they'll pay them enough money to become a beta male. Mm-hmm. And so they then have, what's up, Moses? So then what happens is the generation that comes up behind them now emulates this bad representation. And now you got a whole generation of bad alphas or beta men. And so then we have millenniums like us with women that is going, well, where are the alpha men? Right? They exist, but they exist in places. What's up, Rodney? I'm going to bring you up in a second. They exist, but they exist in places where many women don't go looking for them. And like I said, they'll be in clubs, they'll be at parties and all of this stuff. But typically, alpha men hang out in places of high where it's high intellectual value, places where it's going to enhance their value, places where they're going to, well, I talked about showing off, places where they can do that, and all of that stuff. Let me bring Rodney up real quick. Rodney.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you, sir?
Pretty good.
Good. Have we ever met before?
Never met. Someone just invited me to the show.
Oh, wonderful. Well, welcome. You want to give your contribution to the conversation?
No, I'm just got on just to listen and check out a couple of things.
Okay, cool. Well, you can listen in if you got anything. I'm gonna tuck you back down, okay? But if you got anything to say, just raise your hand and then I'll bring you up, okay?
All right, cool.
So, yeah. Did that make sense?
It did.
Okay.
I think, and you mentioned, alpha men wanting to challenge you intellectually or dig in that area of a woman. And I must say, I haven't met too many alpha males. I've met men who say that, oh, you're smart. You're really smart. And they're attracted to the fact that I'm smart. Yeah. But I probably haven't said much. Probably don't really know how smart I actually am. Yeah. You get a feeling that I'm smart, but you didn't get to see that I'm actually smart. And I just maybe had to just throw out a little grievance there. I think that's what that was about. Y'all be tripping sometime. I know I'm smart, but you don't know I'm smart. Not really yet, but all right.
Hilarious to me.
So I guess my question is where are the safe spaces, or what are the safe spaces so that the young alpha men don't get bought, to use the language that you've used?
Well, really, that once again, I believe that it is part of culture. Like, we have to redefine and reestablish how we raise our young men and how we raise our young women. Okay. Right? Not all men are going to be alpha men. Not all women are going to be alpha women. Okay, it's just the truth. But this is really kind of like a thing where we got to get to where we redefine. It's the whole thing where it takes a village to raise a child. Mm-hmm. But I am of the persuasion, because yes, I am a minister, I believe it takes a church to raise a village. And so the thing is, you have got to have a good community of moral standard, how to treat women. And when I say treat women, not demeaning them, subjugating them, saying be quiet, be doormats and all of that stuff, but rather to empower them. Mm-hmm. To be the apex version of themselves, because the alpha man does want his wife, his woman, to rule and reign in her sphere of influence. But once again, when she come home, I am the alpha and the omega, the beginning and the end, right? But and I say that jokingly, but the thing is, that's just kind of how that goes. So the safe space honestly has to be created. And I believe it really starts at home, right? It starts at home. In our community, we have more single mothers than we do, where it's either single mothers, and this is just the truth. Y'all don't get mad at me here. I'm just giving you a statistical fact. It is more single mothers or mothers raising their sons. We're talking about alpha men now, raising their sons in a house when they are not married to the man that is living there. Mm-hmm. So they're not married. So there is no real commitment. This is a boyfriend. Mm-hmm. And typically the woman will have him there as a filler. She don't want to be alone. So she has now filled the space of a father. But here's the thing, she won't let the boyfriend be a father to the boy. Mm-hmm. She's so protective of him because she don't have the real father isn't there. Jail, dead, walked away. She pushed him away, won't even let the son get to him. It could be a whole lot of things, right? So he's there. And I'm saying this is more often the case than it is not. The boyfriend is there. And if he's a beta male or whatever, he may be just mooching off of the mother.
Lord.
So he's there sitting on the couch playing video games. He's there when the son leaves on the couch. And he's there when the son come back on the couch. So, and then you wonder why your son now is thinking that this is the type of woman that he wants. He goes and looks for a woman that's going to take care of him because you modeled that. You said, I'll take care of a man just to fill my need. So he's going to go find a lonely, rejected, abandoned, heartbroken woman, go into her house, fill that space, and expect her to do what his mom did for this man while he was growing up. Mm-hmm. So we've got a lot of these culture things going on. So single parent, or she got a boyfriend in the house, or she's become so resentful against men that she is now dating other women. Mm-hmm. So now you've got two women raising a boy. Mm-hmm. And in some cases, one of the women is now imitating a male. So what you are now teaching this boy cognitively is to be a feminine male. This is the image. This is what you are impressing on him. So when he goes out into the world, that is who he becomes. Mm-hmm. So a lot of this stuff starts at home, right? And if you don't, and for all of the single women, my mom, she was single when she was raising me, okay? But I grew up in the church. So in the church, I had a lot of masculine alpha men around me, like manly men. Mm-hmm. So I had those images coming up, right, when I was growing up. All of these other things, mm-hmm. you know, that I kind of steered away from, if you will. So I believe it starts in the home. I believe that it starts in the community, mm-hmm. right? And you have to be intentional about what you have to be intentional about what you expose your sons and your daughters to. Mm-hmm. You can't play certain types of music and movies and all of this stuff to your kids and then expect them to all of a sudden have a higher morality standard by osmosis through the teaching that they got out of the air. No, you have to be intentional about what you are exposing your kids to and what you are instilling in them. Right? So, for instance, when my son turned 12, he just turned 12 in July. I said, all right, now we're about to start manhood. Now, I've been teaching you responsibility with little things, but now I'm about to teach you how to protect your mother, teach you how to protect your sisters. So when he says something harmful to them, even if it's in jest, mm-hmm. I make him do certain things to impress upon him. You are to never utter words like that to a female. There's ways to where you can say how you feel without demeaning and dishonoring their personhood. Never lift up your hand to them. Mm-hmm. Your it was cute when y'all was kids and y'all would wrestle around in the floor and brothers. They're only I think 16 months apart, him and his sisters. But now that they've become young ladies and he's a young man, that doesn't happen anymore. I don't care if you are brother and sister. Right? You don't do that anymore. Okay? If you see your sister doing something that is beneath her, unladylike, as her big brother, pull her to the side or say, sis, you know you're not supposed to be doing that. It's not ladylike. It's not. So I'm showing him how to do certain things. I shouldn't tell you to take out the trash. I shouldn't have to tell you keep your room clean. I shouldn't have, those type of things. And of course, that's part of parenting. But what am I doing? I'm teaching him how to be a man. One time I didn't feed him. And he was like, but dad, I'm not. I was like, you know how to cook. Mm-hmm. Right? So when it is that I'm not home or whatever, you know how to fry chicken. Mm-hmm. You know how to do all of this stuff. Mm-hmm. Now, don't just make something for yourself. You got siblings, right? If you start seeing the dinner time is coming and daddy ain't cooked, you got a whole family right there. Now, it's few and far in between, but what am I doing? I'm doing things to impress upon him initiative and think ahead.
Mm-hmm.
and not be dependent on somebody else, but learn how to make it work. Right? All of that, from money to all of that. So you've got to, I believe it starts at home and it starts in our community. And so for the women who are single moms, right? Find good masculine men to help raise your son. If you got brothers, if you got, uncles, granddads, or your dad is still alive, or men at the church, other men in the community, there's nothing wrong with, this is a part of the femininity, right? Saying, hey, I need a little bit of help.
Mm-hmm.
Find you a mentoring program in the community, Boys and Girls Club, different YMCA, different places like that, to start exposing, enroll him in martial arts, all types of stuff, sports, to where he can have a coach, because all of these things instill discipline and self-value and self-worth, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Shameful, we got more women teachers than we do male teachers. So he's probably not getting it at school on a regular basis. And if he doesn't, and if he does have male teachers, sure enough, ain't African American, is even smaller, because there's not a lot of Black male teachers,
Mm-hmm.
For those of us who are of the African American persuasion. So he's already receiving an education that's been twerked and tweaked and manipulated and all of this stuff. And then now he's being taught it by somebody who he really can't identify with, and has gone through years and years of schooling, teaching them how to profile. And when they come into the school, they already have an idea of how he's going to be, what he's going to be. They've already labeled it. So you've got to start to, I believe, in our community, do these types of things. This was not the route that I wanted to go in this conversation, but it's a good route and I love it.
Okay.
Rodney, did you have anything you wanted to say? Shake your head, yes or no. Rodney, did you have anything you wanted to say? You could go yes or no. Okay. So, yeah. And once again, everybody, the link is right here. If you want to say anything, be a part of the conversation, go to bit.ly/alpha truth. We having a conversation. Vanessa has apparently become my guest of honor tonight. Normally, Elin be on here. My brother Ernest be on here.
Oh, what?
Ernest be on here. Yeah, man. So yeah, you got another. Oh wait, somebody did ask me a question. Somebody did ask a question. Do alpha men want a good cultured alpha woman? Yes. Since so many bad examples, domineering, controlling women have taken over. Yes, we do. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know how even more succinct to answer that is. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Please, if you know that you are a good cultured woman, take alpha off of it. Woman, right? And everything. Please put yourself out there. At least let yourself be seen in the right places.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Let yourself be seen in the right places. Because they out there and they looking. And the reason why I say seen in the right places is because sometimes you show yourself in the wrong place. And you be like, why I ain't got no man? Why can't I do it? Because the places you think you're going to go to a club with the music. Let me see you. And you're doing all of this. And you working and doing all of this stuff. And you think you going to find a husband shaking your booty, holding Patron up, doing all that.
Yo, that is hilarious. I personally always found it kind of funny. I just know that there were certain places I hope to never, have met my husband.
I mean, that's what you're doing.
I just, if I, and I wasn't much of a clubber. I'm pretty boring, but I wasn't much of a club goer. But I knew that's not what I was going to the club for. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm find me at the bookstore, maybe at a museum. I don't know. I'll be overdressed and at the Picasso. I don't know.
I mean, but you'll find them at museums. You'll find them at art galleries. You'll find them just Eventbrite, art galas, business galas, business networking event, stuff like that. Have something, because the alpha male wants you to have something to offer, right? He wants you to have something to offer. You ain't got to bring the whole table. And y'all gotta, and here it is. Women, I love you.
Go ahead, I'm ready.
One of the most damaging TikToks that I've seen, and I was like, see, and this is why. This is why. I saw a TikTok to where a man was like, and what are you bringing to the table? She said, I am the table. Are you? You the table. So I got my own table. So if you trying to say I need to replace what I got with you,
I don't even get the statement, to be honest with you.
Right? What she was saying was, I'm asking, what are you bringing to the table? And you like, I am the table. I am the stuff. I am. Okay. And that's fine to have good confidence in yourself. But if you got so much confidence to say that I should want you because you.
Yikes.
Here's the problem. The alpha male is very, very content with being by himself.
Was that true for alpha women too?
He is okay. Alpha women too.
Oh, all right. I had questions.
Right. The alpha personality.
Okay.
That's why you can't approach the alpha female like, you need me. Because she's very content being by herself. Right? So there's a way to approach an alpha female. There's a way to approach an alpha male. Go ahead.
I said, is there gonna be like a quiz or something? I need a personality test. I need to know. I order my book, and you can stick a little paper in there when you publish it.
Yeah, in my book that I'm releasing, there's like a little quiz that you can take, and you just fill it out. And at the end, if you score from here to here, it'll tell you that you're pretty much like an alpha personality. But if you're here to here, you might not be, and that's okay.
Okay, right.
Own it. Own it and rock that. Right? She can be independent. Absolutely. She can be independent. And so, but you can't flaunt your independence as in like you absolutely positively don't need somebody else. Because an alpha male, if he doesn't feel like he's needed, he's not going to engage you. So there's a way, I call it the Cinderella principle. I'm about to put y'all on
another chapter out the book.
I'm about to put y'all on to another chapter out the book. I hope y'all take notes. Let me ask this question in a second. Let me ask is okay. Why do beta men try to trick women into thinking they're alpha? Beta men try to trick women into thinking that they're alpha because they know the alphas are the most desired men. So they're going to try to trick you. But here's the thing about a beta. They can only keep up the facade for so long.
Lord have mercy.
Alphas aren't really made, they're born. They're just, they are just who they are. And so a beta male trying to trick you into thinking that they are an alpha male will, they're doing it because they know that they're the most desired. But here's the thing, they're lying. And you can only keep it up for so long. I've got a couple female friends of mine who have divorced because their man started off acting like an alpha but turned into a beta male. But that's who they really were.
Mm-hmm.
And they was like, I just cannot deal with it. Absolutely. Beta men are the pansies. She said it. I said it too. So, and so what is a pansy? A pansy is a flower that is very delicate and easily broken. It's flimsy and all of this stuff. And so a beta male, right, Nikisa, who is very much an alpha female, she's like, I eat them alive. And they do. Alpha females will eat a beta male alive. Because beta men typically are not that driven. Mm-hmm. They are very convalescing. They are very compromising. They are very whatever you like. Mm-hmm. They are very Rodney, every Tuesday I go live for True Talk Tuesday. Let me see. Right, they soft, y'all, very soft. And this is what happens when this is how you know you got a beta male. When there's an argument, they throw a fit and then they do emotional pulling. So they'll start to do things emotionally to get you to be like, okay, all right. It's like they start acting like a female. Oh, it bothers me so.
Who you telling?
Oh, it bothers. Oh, it gets on my nerves.
I know this is the alpha conversation, but we brought up the beta. I got a question.
Yeah.
So, because I find like that there's like that initial contact with who I think is a beta male. They'll be like, I'm a gentleman. And so that gentleman, that sweet, that soft, I'll be cordial. I'll be, what's the other word? I open the door for you and
chivalrous.
Yes. Thank you. And then you find out that they almost don't have anything else. Like you said, they're not driven. They just, they do the emotional pulling. And I'm like, well, all you had your front in the beginning was, I'm a gentleman and that's rare. And I'm like, you're not the only person who opened the door for me. I'm sorry.
Right. And this is where culture comes in. Mm-hmm. Because if you had a dad there that was opening the door for you, saying goodnight and kissing you on the forehead every night, all of that stuff, you're going to, when another man does it, you're not really going to be too impressed by it. Mm-hmm. Because that's what you had that already. Mm-hmm. Right? That's a part of, helping to raise and doing all of that stuff. When it
I know.
Listen. So listen, she said not coming to whatever you like. Absolutely, betas will do that. Beta females do that. Whatever you like. All of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That is not really, it's not really it. So, beta males, you ask them what are they going to be doing in the next 3 to 5 years. They like, I don't know, I'm just going with the flow. What?
I'm laughing because you changed your voice and it worked. It was the whole thing.
See what I'm saying? I don't know, I'm just going with the flow.
All right, let me stop.
I do got some goals, I'm trying to do this and I want to do this, but I don't know. I'm just trying to. Really?
Lord have mercy.
That's the best you got? What happened to your last relationship? Oh man, she left me because, she left me for another dude because, he had more and he was doing all of this. Okay, well, what's wrong with what's going on with you? Mm-hmm. I'm just looking for a girl that's just gonna love me, that's just gonna be down for me, that's gonna be loyal to me. He's describing a mother that's gonna, that's gonna help, take care of me, and that's going, we're just gonna build a life together, and we're just gonna, do this thing. I'm just looking for somebody that I could come home to and just be. So that's all you got. Like, no wonder why every woman you get with be like, right, and then be mad at the alpha male for taking your woman.
Ooh.
Right. And I'm telling you, if you ladies, if y'all sit down and y'all are on a date, I really thought more women was gonna want to come on here. Maybe I ain't being controversial enough, but this next one I will be.
Not contrary either. Go ahead.
If you on a date and this man goes, I don't know, run. If he does not have a vision, if he does not have goals, if he does not have an ambition, if he does not know what he's going to be doing, run the opposite way. Get out of there and run quickly. Not only just what he's going to be doing, but how is he going to do it? Got to have a plan. Oh, you sick, Nikisa? I'm sorry.
Oh, I feel
yes, alphas are born. Nikisa, I hope you get healed very quickly today in the name of the Lord Jesus. I prophesied last night. I ain't going back there today. I'm being Dr. Chris today. I can't think of a time I asked a man about goals and he didn't have a vision. Right? Gotta have a vision. How he gonna get there? And if he's gonna be waiting on a woman to help him get there, he's a beta male. He is not an alpha male.
Lord,
that's just 100% real. Now, yes, the truth of the matter is the way our society now is, it used to be the men, the way the cost of living was, it could take just the male working and the woman could stay home. Y'all know how it was back in the day. Women stay home, homemaker, he go out, make the money, all of that stuff. But the cost of living could handle that. Now, cost of living, a lot of times both parties got to work, or at least the other one got to do a part-time job, have something on the side, or the male is working more than one job if he doesn't have a six-figure or a high-paying job, okay? All right. If you, I ain't getting into all of those statistics, but the thing is, ultimately, ladies, if you are going to catch an alpha male, you want an alpha male, Vanessa?
Oh yeah, I think.
You want an alpha male?
Definitely can't do no betas. Lord have mercy.
Okay, now you ain't gonna be able to do no beta. A beta will get on your nerves. I know that much.
Did it already.
Oh, well.
With the homeboy.
That was the one that was. Oh, that was cute. That was cute.
No, actually.
No. Okay.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna put y'all on to some tips on how to get him. Okay. Is
this the Cinderella principle?
Well, no, let me do this. I'm gonna come to the Cinderella principle, but let me tell y'all this. I'm gonna give you some reasons to avoid an alpha male.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. If he disrespects you or women in general, avoid him. If he puts you down or regularly, avoid him. If he shows overly controlling tendencies, meaning disapproves of you seeing your friends or talking to your family or wearing certain clothes that you know is not crazy, all that stuff, avoid him. if he has overly jealous tendencies. Now he will be protective and territorial, but if he's overly jealous, somebody look at you and he ready to fighting, in some cases, avoiding. I mean, you look at mine the wrong way, I might snatch your eyebrows out your face. Okay. If he has temper issues, avoiding. If he picks at your flaws and your weaknesses all the time, avoiding. If he calls you out of your name, you a snake, you evil, you're wrong, you just all of this stuff, no, he wrong. So those are some of the reasons to get, and I only gave y'all some of the reasons to avoid him. Okay, you ready? So I'm gonna give y'all the Cinderella principle. Everybody type in the Cinderella principle.
Yes, I saw it. I don't know what I saw, but I saw it.
I'm about to teach you how to get them. For all of y'all that's ready to catch these alpha lions, I'm already caught, so you can't catch me. But I'm teaching you how to catch the alpha lion, the alpha. Okay. Now this is specifically for women. Once again, this is coming out of my book, and so in my book, I'm talking about the alpha male. Okay, so I'm teaching y'all. Y'all ain't typing it in. The Cinderella principle. I can't hear nobody in here. I'm gonna make this into a church service.
Yeah, ain't it?
I see you, Ingrid. I see you, Jewel. And Henrietta said he needs to move back with his mama. Oh man. Who is that? Devin. All right. All right, come on. All right, I see y'all. The Cinderella principle.
Yes.
There they go. Come on with it. The Cinderella principle. Here it is. Here it is. This is how you catch an alpha male. By using the Cinderella principle. I'm putting y'all on the game. Now, y'all might not like this if you know. But I'm telling you, this is what you need to do. Okay? Number one, just like Cinderella, you gotta be the most gorgeous girl of the night. You gotta be the most gorgeous girl of the night. Now, when I mean by that, I don't mean that you gotta walk out the house looking like you walking down the red carpet every day. That's not what I mean. But what I mean is you need to be presentable and you need to look your best all the time. Remember, I told you with alpha males, image is everything. Okay. This is probably the most potent and important principle of the Cinderella principles, because studies have shown that alpha men are 2 to 3 more times likely to approach you because they are visually stimulated by how you are presenting yourself. Remember, when Cinderella was walking, she walks in at the top of the stairs and everybody turns and looks at her and the prince catches her eye and she comes strolling down the stairs. And he's like, my good googly moogly. Right? So, right? Now, notice when she was there, Neva, she like, I'm already out. Here's the thing. When it comes to that, right? if she would have worn her maid's dress to that ball, he would not have gotten, or she would not have gotten his attention. Right? So if you are going out to be seen, wear something to be seen by the type of male you are attracting. So don't go out there and don't show everything. Because alpha men love to hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Love to hunt. There is nothing, and I'm going to say this word, there is nothing, I know I'm extra. There is nothing more sexy to a woman that is accentuating her assets without showing them.
Mm-hmm.
If I gotta want to, like, you need to make him want to get you in order to see it. That's how you put yourself like a gazelle. Okay, I'm just saying.
I ain't even got nowhere to go. Where am I going?
Absolutely, I said that already. Neva, no bonnets and slides out in these streets.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Not the slides. We ain't. Oh Lord, not the slides.
Right.
I don't see no brothers in them slides neither with them socks on. But all right.
On.
Go ahead. The principal,
Right.
sir. Go ahead.
Right. So I know, Trisha. So you got to be the most, the most gorgeous girl of the ball. Now, when I say the most gorgeous girl of the ball, I don't believe that there are ugly women. I don't believe really anybody is ugly. It's just preference and stuff like that. There's people who are married and they got a whole cerebral palsy, right? Doesn't mean that they're ugly. It's just, everybody got their preferences. There's people that are married that have gotten married with half their face burned off. Right? So don't think that I'm saying you got to be the, what culture would say you're the most beautiful person. No, you just need to be, yes, the lion is going to be on the hunt for his gazelle. You just got to be the most gorgeous girl of the ball. All right. So there's no ugly woman. This is what, and this is in my book. This is what I say. There's no such thing as an ugly woman, but there is a such thing as a lazy one.
Okay.
Selah. Okay. Okay. There is no such thing as an ugly woman, but there is a such thing as a lazy one. Okay. This is where you roll out the bed with your bonnet and slippers on, and you still got your Looney Tune pajama pants and your spaghetti strap shirt with no bra on. Lazy. That's how he interprets how you're presenting yourself, as you being lazy. Okay. All right. So go to the gym if you need to, right? Get some sexy clothes. Once again, not showing off everything and it's just cutting right on top of your areolas, or men, you got your super tight pants and they can see your rod of God in the pants leg and all that. No, I'm not talking about that. Get you some nice clothes that is going to attract. Okay. Do whatever you need to do for you to feel beautiful and confident, for you to feel handsome and confident in your own skin. Okay. Whatever it is. Here's the thing, the more attractive you are, the more attention you will get. Okay. But you've got to have that in you first. So do what you need to do to feel good in you, because that will start to show outside. Okay. Just saying. Okay. But then you also need to understand, you need to have a great personality. You cannot come down the stairs of that ball, Cinderella, going, look at me, look at me. She didn't do that. She might have known that she was the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But when he complimented her, thank you. You know, she might have bowed because he was the prince. I'm not saying you got to bow before men, but, you know, but that's what I'm saying. You know, thank you. Practice that for some. I feel for some of you, I feel the word of the Lord. If you learn two words, if you learn 2 words, it's called thank you. It'll take you a long way. Just lift your hands and receive it. There it is. Let it come on you. Let the spirit of thank you come on you.
Yes. Lord have mercy.
Mm-hmm. Girl, you look good. I know.
Oh, Lord. Lord, Lord, Lord. That'll work my nerves, okay? And I'm not hardly an alpha male.
You know what I'm saying? I tell mine every day, you know, listen, you beautiful. You look amazing. All of that. And her words back to me is thank you, Daddy. You know what I'm saying? All that's how it is. I know.
Lord. Lord, Lord, Lord.
Check, I take it back.
Okay, because the question now becomes, who raised you?
Come on here. Listen. Right?
No.
Genesis is like, where did this mic come from?
I was thinking the same thing because you just all of a sudden it was just here and it was like, hey,
I'm telling you.
Go ahead.
Okay. So just say thank you. Okay. You need to have a great personality. That's a part of being the most gorgeous girl of the night. Good personality. Smile. Smile. That's one. I'm giving y'all keys. I hope y'all are taking notes. If you see that alpha male or whatever, lock eyes with him and smile. Don't do this. Y'all know how y'all like to do that one. So don't do that. Wrong signal. That works with betas.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at him and you go, totally different. That's like, oh, okay. You see what I'm saying? Totally different. Smile. Okay. Number 2, wait on his invitation. Huh? I know your grandma and auntie them told you go out there and get a man. I said wait on his invitation. Once you have his attention, wait for his invitation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? It might not be to, a party to his castle, but even, I'm reading straight from my book, but even just a sign that he wants to see you. Okay? Mind the importance of wait for his invitation. Do not, under any circumstances, contact him first. I'm trying to tell you how to do it.
This is so funny.
I'm trying to help.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Rakisha Danae, what's up, sis? I'm trying to help you. Do not contact him first. Betas want you to show initiative that they want that you want them. Alphas want to get you first. He wants to hunt you. Okay? Let him hunt, not be hunted. Wait for his invitation. Okay? Okay? Don't contact him first. Not even if he gives you his business card or his Facebook or whatever. Okay? Not even if he tells you to call him. If he's like, here's my number, call me. Don't. Baby girl, I know that testimony. Alpha male came and found her. Okay. Turned over stones and everything just to find her. Okay. Wait. He will come and get you. Okay. All right. Now, what happened? Remember the prince. He invited Cinderella to his ball, not the other way around. Okay. He sent out the whole invitation, right? Alpha men like to feel like they are in control and that they are the ones making the calls. So if you are free when he calls, accept the offer. Now, don't do the hard to get thing. See, that's where y'all mess up. He calls you and you sit there and look at it and then you don't answer. And then he invites you out for coffee. Oh, I'm busy. Because this is what happens with lions. He only runs for a certain amount of time. And if he notices that Giselle is outrunning him, he's going to stop and wait on the next one.
Mm-hmm.
So don't think that this alpha male is going to run after you for a long time. When he makes the call, be the last one to run away so he can catch it.
That was kind of sweet. I don't know, maybe something wrong with me.
Okay. All right. Don't play hard to get with the man who's hard to get. Did you hear what I said to you? Do not play hard to get with a man who's hard to get. Y'all just heard Vanessa say we can't find alpha men nowhere. So you already know we're hard to get. Well, I'm already got. But alpha men typically are hard to get. So don't play hard to get with an alpha male. Just don't do it. It's not smart. If you repeatedly provide like a lame excuse, he will think that you are treating him like a loser. Okay? High profile guys hate that. They hate it. Okay? All right? Now, also at this stage, he's probably just fishing around, right? Inviting loads of girls out. Okay? He's probably dating around. Okay? Don't get offended. He ain't married you yet. So don't get mad if he take you out on a date and then next week he's got another girl out on a date. He's a hunter. Okay? Relax. Because women like to marry a man on the first date. Stop it. Stop it, I say. Oh, stop it. Okay.
Oh, stop it.
All right. They don't like that. He's probably fishing around, inviting loads of girls out. Remember, the prince did invite every eligible girl to the ball. Okay, we're talking about the Cinderella principle. Okay, here we go. So play the heart, save the play, the heart to get play, save that act for when he truly understands what he's missing. This is going to be step 6. Okay. So don't get me wrong. Guys love to chase, but a pretty face like yours, right, is not enough just to get his full attention. Okay? You need to give him more than just a pretty face. So step 3. So what was step 1? Be the most pretty in the room, right? Prettiest girl in the ball. Number 2. What was it, Vanessa?
That's not don't play hard to get right. That's number 3.
No, that was wait for his invitation.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Number 3. Here's where a lot of women fail. Y'all don't like to do this no more. But here we go. You ready? This is where a lot of women fail. Number 3, you need to act impressed and feed his ego.
Oh.
Okay? Act impressed and feed his ego. While out on a date, the typical alpha man will try to impress you with stories of this and that, whatever it is, his boats, his cars, his apartments, his house, his accomplishments. He's going to be lavishing you with all of his accomplishments. He is doing this to try to, it's that puffed up chest, right? To show you what I got, right? Play the game with him because he's playing a game. The game for him is impress you to get you, right? So your part of the game is act impressed. Though it may not impress you, act like it does. Okay? Indulge him. He'll think that he finally found a girl who sees his true potential. Okay? Give him loads of compliments and show appreciation. I told you to learn how to say thank you. Okay? Now, this is what he'll start doing. If you load him up with compliments, show appreciation, that don't mean giving him the cookies, but you show him appreciation and you act impressed, he's going to start drawing parallels between you and all of the other women that he's gone out on dates with. Okay? And then he's going to do that first. And then he's going to start trying to draw parallels, if he has a good relationship with her, between you and his mother. If his mother treated him right, he's going to start drawing parallels between you and his mom. I'm just trying to help y'all. Now, if you get him to start doing that, you're in. Okay? Now, for Cinderella, the ball at the castle was the event of her life that she dreamed of often. And so, without going far, make sure that he knows that you love his company. You're impressed with everything that he offers. And understand this, high-profile alpha men want to be with women who view them as royalty. Just telling you. Call him king. Call him, do all of that. Okay? Okay. Now, if your stomach can't handle it, then I would advise you to pursue a beta male. Okay? Because I know some of y'all manifested. I feel it. I hear the screeching of demons on this live. No, some of y'all manifested right now. No, wait a minute. You cannot believe me if you want to. Nikisa, she said it. If you view him and treat him like royalty, he's going to do it to you in return. Okay? Here's number 4. Always leave him wanting more. Always leave him wanting more. Cinderella left the prince in despair at midnight. Remember? Okay? So in our times, that might just be when you're some of y'all don't go to the club till midnight, so that might not work. Right. But y'all get the idea, right? Always leave a little bit earlier than everybody else. Finish the conversation first. Did y'all hear me? Leave earlier and finish the conversation first. If you've drawn him in, you've gone 1 through 3, and you've drawn him in the conversations first. Okay? Okay? As they say on Wall Street, ABC, always be closing. Always be closing. What does this mean? This is going to add a bit of mystery for the alpha male who gets bored quickly. Did y'all hear what I said? The alpha male, thank you, Nikisa. The alpha male gets bored quickly. Okay? Gets bored real quick. So, now he will never get tired of your company. Instead, he will be banging his head against the wall and asking himself why you left so suddenly. You see what I'm saying? And if he's banging his head against the wall, like, why did she leave so quickly? Why is she in the conversation? Why did she get off the phone so fast? Let him. Let him do it. Okay? He will be demanding to see you again. That is what you want. Y'all better listen to me. I'm trying to help you. Okay. Okay. Number 5. Okay. The last thing. Leave something behind for him to remember you by. Leave something behind for him to remember you by. Okay. So Cinderella knew exactly what she was doing when she left behind that glass slipper. Huh? I'm going to leave you a little something. Help you come find me. Okay. Now, in modern society, a number or an email might work. A little note might work. If you've already advanced in the game, really doing yourself up on a date. Maybe y'all might have chatted and he said his favorite color was blue, and you wear a blue dress. This True Talk Tuesday, I know half of y'all ain't not having sex before marriage anyway. So a little bit of lingerie. I'm not condoning sex before marriage.
Just fell out.
I'm not saying do it. It's a sin.
Yes, it is.
It's a sin before God. I'm not saying do it. But when you especially when you're married, because it doesn't stop when you get married. Wearing lingerie, leaving lingerie out, wearing perfume to bed, or if you're just dating, putting perfume on, and when you hugging, rub your neck against his a little bit so that he can kind of smell you when he gone. He's like, I keep getting whiffs of you. Mm-hmm. Left your sin on him. Okay. Right? So makeup, jewelry, lingerie, like I said, perfume will all remind him of you. And what it will do is it'll give him an excuse to see you again. You know what I'm saying? He'll come up with excuses to see you again. So if you go to his house and hopefully y'all ain't Netflix and chilling, but you just there, leave your earring by accident.
Oh, like this one just fell out.
It's like that one just fell. Leave your ear by accident. Right? Leave your lip gloss by accident. Give him a reason to call you and say, hey, you left this over here. Okay, cool. Well, let's meet up so you can, I need that. That was my favorite earring. It wasn't your favorite earring. You just bought it for that outfit that you just wore. Whatever. Or if you're not going to his house, leave it in his car by accident. Stuff like that. Give him something to call you and want to meet with you again. Okay. Now, if the shoes fit, you will have that alpha male exactly where you want him. And that is at your feet, putting that shoe on you. In other words, putting a ring on it. Okay. So if you follow those things, I just gave y'all something. Okay. I just gave y'all something to do. I ain't saying go have sex outside of marriage. Now, I don't want y'all to get confused. That was for the married folk to keep their alpha male. But I'm just saying. Okay. I was going to talk about how to use your feminine energy to attract the alpha male, but y'all can buy the book. All right. You got any more questions, Vanessa? You have done a great job at representing the women in the room.
Oh, praise God.
Hey, Sean. Mm-hmm. You got any more questions?
More questions.
I
said, I don't think I have any more questions. You promised us a safe dialogue, and I think he's done it.
Wonderful.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm going to Facey. Is it too soon?
Huh?
I said, I'm going to leave.
Oh, no, you're fine.
I'm going to pop on out. Thanks for having me.
No problem.
I'm going to go through this replay and take my notes because I didn't take
I know.
All right, y'all have a good night.
All right, you have a good one. Bye-bye. All right, y'all. So that is that. That is that. I hope that y'all enjoyed this dialogue today. I hope y'all enjoyed this dialogue today. It was fun. It really was. It was fun having this dialogue with y'all. And I hope y'all learned something. I was talking about alpha men. I was hoping that, yeah, she did. She represented for the ladies. Did I answer the board question? What was the board question? Oh, you get bored easily? Well, you're an alpha female. You are going to get bored easily. But if you're dating an alpha male, you shouldn't get bored. You shouldn't get bored easily. But here's the thing. When you are dating an alpha male, you're going to have to become Cinderella. So it might make you itch a little bit, but you're going to have to put on that ultra feminine energy, and you're going to have to let him do what he do. Right? Because alpha females tend to be like lionesses, and lionesses hunt as well. Matter of fact, in the Lion Kingdom, they do the hunting. So it's sometimes it might make you itch, but you're gonna have to, you're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to become Cinderella, at least for the time being. All right. Yes, it was fun, Vanessa. You've decided that you are an alpha female and you deserve. Come on here. Wonderful. Oh, thank you, Henrietta. I've enjoyed listening. I'm going to see if I can find an alpha male in his 70s. They exist. They exist. Alpha men exist, even in their 70s. Them the OGs. So I hope this was some good convo, good teaching, good that it helped you. Okay. Let me go and get on event. Let me go get on Eventbrite and see what Atlanta got popping. Listen, Atlanta got a lot of stuff popping. I was just in Atlanta this past weekend. It was, and they had a lot of, well, the game was going on down there. I didn't go down there for the game. I went down there for other reasons, but yeah. Oh, you hunted in your day? No betas or scrubs allowed. Lord Jesus. All right, cool. All right. Well, wonderful. I'm glad y'all got some good convo, and I hope it helped. All right. Well, I love y'all. Don't forget January 14th through the 16th. I want to see y'all here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Is going to be absolutely amazing. Look out. I am for real putting out the flyer today. I was trying to get the location at settled for where our event is going to be. It's going to be called Dwell, Heaven and Earth. And so it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be bananas. Y'all don't want to miss it. So January 14th through the 16th, get your tickets. Plan to be here in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's going to be 3 days of supernatural activity, 3 days of ministry, and it's going to be just amazing times of worship and just being in the presence of God. And also, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do some fellowshipping and just having fun and enjoying going out on the city and doing some stuff. Okay. So just plan to come, have fun, and do some stuff and things, and also be with God. And yeah, I want y'all to come. Charlotte, North Carolina, January 14th through the 16th. All right. I can't wait to see you too, Sandy Rose. I love y'all. I will talk to y'all tomorrow if y'all tune in for Bible study, 7 p.m. Kingdom Life Empowerment Center. Follow us on Facebook and on YouTube. Kingdom Life Empowerment Center will be live for Bible study at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. All right. I love y'all. I want y'all to have the most amazing night. If you're go out goodwill hunting, I don't even know if that's a good thing to say, but I want y'all to have the most amazing night. Have fun. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.